Good morning. I'm so excited to be here today. And for those of you that are joining us from wherever or the replay, thank you for listening to the replay. I'm excited to be here today and tell you about this great day that's coming up, which is Mother's Day. I know I still have my mother is still with me. She's 85. And she does like the oils, the essential oils, and I really appreciate that I do have her. And who knows for how much longer, but for those of you that still do, or maybe you have a mother-in-law, maybe you know a mother, maybe a daughter, whoever you consider as a favorite mother, or just want to embrace everybody that is a mother, or every female, or even those that are in that mother role, no matter how you look at it, right? A lot of things that we can do, and what defines a mother. And most people think of mother as giving birth, but that doesn't really relate to what a mother actually does for us. And that's any mother that supports us or that has that role, right? And I'm excited to bring you some ideas for Mother's Day. And of course, there's some products that doTERRA has that is extremely valuable, I think, and in the perfume part of essential oils, that great smell, but we get the benefits as well. So my name's Diana Hinkle. I'm so excited, again, to be here with you. And I have a lot of things to share with you today. And I really like the idea that we have things that we can share, but what are they, and can we share something that we can make or purchase, right? So just, yes, we love giving flowers to our mothers, but what else can make a lasting impression? And that's what I'm here to help you do, is help in creating a lasting impression. What do we do for that? So this is education on using essential oils. And I'm not here to do any kind of treating, diagnosing, or even curing, nothing like that. So what we're doing is actually giving you suggestions of what you can use in your overall health functions and your systems, the different systems that we have in our like our immune system, our digestive system, endocrine system. What can we do to help improve those systems to help promote healing in our own bodies, right? So essential oils are really good for that. We use them aromatically, we use them topically, and we can use them internally. Always read the label first before you ever decide to ingest an oil, because most essential oils are aromatic use only. They are not for internal use. How you will know that doTERRA's essential oils meet the GRAS standard, which is generally regarded as safe by the FDA, then there is a supplement fact, and so you're right there, essential oils, and it says supplement facts. And it actually does say on here, dilute 1 drop in 4 fluid ounce of liquid. That's how you know. If you don't see that on there, then please don't ingest that. You can put that on you topically, or you can totally smell that, okay? There's a lot that goes into the process of essential oils, and I use doTERRA essential oils for the basic reason of the CPTG, which is Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. There is a difference with essential oils, and so that CPTG ensures me of quality, the potency, and so that it works consistently every single time. 84% of what doTERRA uses is exclusive. So someone says, well, I have the same oil. It's not going to be the same if they don't get it from the same grower. And we have product matter that comes from all over the globe, okay? Our owners have gone to great lengths to make sure that we have the quality and that meets that quality standard of theirs every single time, so that we do have a quality essential oil that works consistently for our health. So today, let's talk about how we can help mom, right? So I have this beautiful little kit. This is what it looks like on the outside. And then I know it's probably not very clear, but this is called Harmony. This is a new, the 2018 Mother's Day kit from doTERRA. And this is a really, truly exciting little kit, and I'll explain why here. It comes with 3 different oils that we have never had before. And the first thing I want to show you is this nice little booklet. And it's a very well put together. It talks about how you can use your essential oils. And it says ideal for diffuser, which it shows a little, I don't know if you can see the little symbol there. That's your diffuser. And that is topical application, okay? And then we have for the pipettes, well, I'll tell you what the pipette is. Ideal for use as personal aroma, okay? Anyway, so this is, and then it gives you recipes. Can you see this? This is pretty cool because the recipes itself, there's one side, okay? Most of us don't know what oil to put with what oil, right? What essential oil to put with, and how you know if it's going to smell good once you put it together, right? That is a science in itself, because what you can do is all the smells that you like and whatever essential oil that you have, which ones you like best, put them together. Put a drop each of every one. If there's one that's a little more pungent than the other, put less. If there's one that's a little lighter, like citrus oils in particular, put more, okay? So that's a very easy, simple little tidbit of how to put essential oils together as a perfume or as another blend that we don't have already blended. Create your own. Create what you like, right? Because everybody's different. Everybody likes a different smell. Plus, when you put an essential oil on you, it reacts to your chemistry. And so because it reacts to your chemistry, it may smell great in the air, but when you put it on you, it smells totally different. Okay, so how many of you have ever gone to the perfume counter? Now, I'm not one that does that because I can't stand the smell of a lot of perfumes. I've never been able to do that, but I don't have a problem. I have no problem with essential oils, which I'll tell you about why in a minute. So if you've ever gone to a perfume counter and you really like the smell of a perfume and you put it on you and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, it stinks. Why does it do that? Or one that doesn't smell so great, but you put it on you and you're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome, right? So every body is different when it comes to the chemistry. And so it reacts to your chemistry. And that's why we have so many options out there, because you're different than me, right? We're all created different. That's why we all have different fingerprints. Same idea, okay? We're all unique one way or the other. And I really love that. So this little booklet actually gives you different ideas to put together, and it tells you whether or not you can put it in a diffuser or like in a perfume bottle. And it comes with little stickers. You can see these little stickers. They're really nice little stickers that you can put on your bottles, okay? So this kit comes with that, but it also comes with, let's see, I can do this without, it comes with 3 different oils, and then these are empty little roller bottles. So let me show you that. Well, actually, I have one that's not a dark one. I did have it's on the floor. It rolled off. That just goes to show that they have a tendency not to do what you ask them to do. So this is a roller bottle. So it's just a bottle. This is a 10 ml size, and this is a dark bottle. So why is it dark versus a clear? You can use a clear bottle, okay, but you don't want to expose it to any long periods of sunshine, and you don't want to put it in the dash of your car. You don't want to put it on your windowsill. But if you keep it someplace that is not exposed to daylight all the time, that's fine. And What else it comes with is a roller ball top, kind of like this, but I'm going to show you what it comes with. And it comes with one that is a metal roller ball top. Okay, so this is a roller ball inside here. It rolls around, and it won't come out of there because this is something that's patented by doTERRA, and that roller ball will not come out of there, which is great. And it's stainless steel, which means that no petrochemicals out of that, right? It won't disintegrate. And all you do is after you would put your oils in the bottle, you would just put this top in there. And I'm not going to do it now because it's too hard to get it back out. And of course you have your lid. All right. So this is how you create perfume. And it also comes with, this kit also comes with little pipettes, little plastic things. Now these are little tiny ones. You can get bigger ones, which are really helpful if you're not one of those that can take the bottle and go 1, 2. This makes it much easier, okay? If we don't have a steady hand, that's a really good idea. Or if we can't really see what we're doing, that's another thing. So what does it come with? It comes with 3 different oils, okay? And these oils, let me put this over to the side so I don't lose it on the floor. Well, there are 3. We have pink pepper, okay? And this is really an interesting smell because it smells like pepper, but it's not that really strong pepper like what you get on your table for your seasoning. Very different, okay? And then there is star anise, okay? And I think most of us have recognized that name. And green mandarin, okay? So green mandarin, what is that? Okay. So you've heard of mandarin. So mandarin oranges, for instance, is a fruit. So this is a green mandarin, right? So, and pink pepper actually is that of pink pepper, and I forget where it's grown, but it is something that's readily available in specific countries. And so, in fact, I was talking to someone here not too long ago. Oh yeah, pink pepper is great, and they've been where those, and I can't think of where it was. I'll try to remember that. So let's talk about these particular oils. What makes them unique, and how would you make the perfume, right? The perfume itself is, oh, and by the way, these particular recipes, the pictures go along with, or the stickers go along with each one of the blend. So let's see. So the picture will go with like these combinations here. We have these pictures. And then if you go into other combinations, let's see if I can make this right. Then you have like the star anise is featured here in this one. And then you have the stickers for the star anise. So you see these pictures here, the star anise. So on your stickers, go back over here, you can see there's a star anise. There's a star anise, right? And then if you go into like, what's the other one? You know, each one is separate. So that you know, so like sweet treats, okay? Here is, there's the little, right there, you've got the sticker for it. So you'll know which one it is, okay? That's awesome. So I was like, how do you know which is which? Okay, this is pink pepper featuring and green mandarin. So it's different recipes for each one. So that's a nifty little book. Okay, so let's talk about what they do for us besides a great fragrance. Of course, everybody's different, right? So that's where before you ever make a huge bottle of something, if you're not sure if you're going to like it, then do a small bottle. So break down the recipe. So if it calls for 2 drops of something, use 1 drop, okay? If it calls for 16, don't do 16. Do 1, like if it's, well, let's say for instance. Let's take the very first one, okay? If you want to put all 3 of these essential oils together, It calls for, it's either as a perfume or as a diffuser, okay? So you can use, if you make a full bottle, it's 28 drops of star anise, 8 drops of pink pepper, 4 drops of green mandarin. So instead of putting 28 drops of star anise and putting those together, you may not like them. So try them in a diffuser first, okay? So let's go to the diffuser recipe. 8 drops, 2.5 drops of pink pepper, and then 1.5 drops of green mandarin. You're like, how do you get a half a drop, right? That's what the pipette's for. So pipettes are something that your chefs will use. And if you look on this, you know, instead of squeezing and getting the whole body, you get like a half a drop, okay? And a lot of them, this one isn't, but a lot of your pipettes that you get are have little notches on them or numbers so that you know you're getting a half drop or a quarter drop, something like that. And there are many, I mean, sometimes if you overdo a recipe, it's too much. And so you have to be very, very careful, especially using essential oils. So a lot of your great chefs will use some products like that to help out, okay? Or so break it down. Instead of using like 8 drops, use 2 drops, and then maybe 1 drop of pink pepper and maybe just a little bit of the green mandarin, right? Maybe that's a tap of the finger, you know, for that half a drop. And so think about how you can reduce it and know that you like it before you ever use it or before you make a really big one, okay? And you might not like it, but somebody you make it for might, right? So everybody's chemistry is different. So that's what we have to look at. What do these essential oils do for us? Okay, I'm going to reduce my screen and so that I can, okay, there we go. And okay, so pink pepper, let's start with that. So that was this one right here. Okay, that's my pink pepper. So pink pepper, it promotes feeling of alertness. It also is, especially when you diffuse it or you inhale it. So if you don't want to diffuse it in your home, just take the lid off and smell it, okay? Now, if you're putting it in a diffuser, then obviously the diffuser is a water bath, and so the whole house is going to smell it. If you are wanting to put it on you, you can put it on you, okay? Think about what it does to you chemistry-wise, you know? Where would you put it on you? You could put it on your wrists, okay? You could put it behind your ears, behind your neck, or you can put it on the bottom of your feet, okay? If you want to wear it as a perfume, obviously you don't want to put it on the bottom of your feet. But if you don't want people to smell you, you can put it on the bottom of your feet. So if you want the benefits of the essential oil and what it does for us through the cells, then using it on the bottom of the feet might be the best way for you to do that. And so it also helps promote that calming of the nervous system when you take it internally. Okay, so the nervous system is part of our endocrine system. And so using it internally, so all 3 of these oils can be used internally, by the way. So they all have the supplement back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's our supplement back. So the pink pepper is great for calming those nerves, right? It may be, so if you go someplace that you're not sure, you're very nervous, your anxiety may be up, then this is something that could help you by simply taking the cap off and smelling, okay? And it helps promote your cellular immune function and response, okay? So it helps our immune system, which I think is really good, right? So if we're using this as a perfume, we still get the benefit of helping our nervous system and our immune system. Let's go on to star anise because I got some other things to talk to you about. So star anise is a spice, obviously. It supports healthy digestion if you take it internally. You can actually add 1 to 2 drops internally, whether that's directly under the tongue, if you like the taste, okay? If not, you can put it in an empty capsule and take it that way. If you want to put it in a smoothie or juice or water, that's another way of being able to take it internally to help your digestive system, okay? It also helps promote relaxed feelings, so that's another one that's very calming. And it also provides emotional balance. So that balance of our emotional state is really good. And so helping you be grounded aromatically, okay? Whether you put it in the diffuser, whether you make it out of, make a perfume with it. And then the third one, the green mandarin. Mandarin is really good. It actually, believe it or not, can be used as a food preservative, which is it. So canning, I'm thinking, summer is coming. I just might have to use some of this and try it out. So you want to dilute it. You can dilute it in a spray bottle. You can clean surfaces because it's a citrus oil, okay? Because it's citrus, any citrus is very good for cleansing. It's antibacterial, okay? Clean your home with it if you really smell or love the smell of it. So, and yeah, it smells like tangerine, actually, but it's not. It's a mandarin. Mandarin is a different fruit, right? And so this is just the green mandarin, which is not a ripe fruit. You can also use it to promote oral hygiene, and you can put it on your toothbrush. You can put a little bit on your toothbrush. You can put it, with toothpaste, however way that you want to promote your healthy teeth. You could also put it in a little bit of like a shot, or not, like a half a shot of water with a drop, and swish it around in your mouth. Okay, that's another way. And you can swallow it. Okay, it's okay to swallow it. So when you take it internally, it helps. It's another one that helps the endocrine system. It helps the nervous system, helps the digestive system. It helps the respiratory system. And it also helps your immune system. So it helps promote healthy and your healthy immune function and response, right? So if we want it to respond to our health or our immune system to respond the right way. So these all three, as you can tell, they're very good for pretty much everything, but digestively, the nervous system, your digestive system for sure, and whether you use it aromatically, whether you use it directly out of the bottle, and whether diffuse it, whether perfume, whether you put it on the bottom of your feet, or wherever you put it on your body, it's still going to help you in so many different ways. So I'm really excited about these 3 oils because we have not had them before. This is a first. And I know that there's, at times we have blends that have some of these oils, but I do not know of any of the blends that we currently have from doTERRA that include these particular essential oils. So this is very new. So I really like those, and I'm going to set those aside over here. So we know how to make the perfume, and that's where you would put this. Now, some people, the recipes, when you look at a recipe, what do you obviously, you're not going to fill this entire bottle with essential oils, right? So the recipe itself, okay, you're going to add a carrier oil, and let's see, where does it tell you that? So it's all the recipes. You can add a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil, or you can use like either sunflower seed oil. But here's what I'm going to say about the carrier oil. I like the fractionated coconut oil, and we promote fractionated coconut oil the most because it does not have any fragrance to it, and it has the molecules are small enough that it evaporates into your skin very quickly, okay? If you use other carrier oils like your grapeseed oil or olive oil, all those have a bigger molecule, and they don't soak into your skin. That's why they feel real greasy. Another thing that you can use is an alcohol and or witch hazel. Witch hazel is readily available at most of your stores. It does evaporate very quickly, and it is also good for when you're making and creating perfumes. Okay, so witch hazel is one of those. You can go into other essential carrier oils, but fractionated coconut oil, so it's a solid coconut oil, but it doesn't have the fats in it, so it's a clear liquid. Okay, so don't go down to Costco and get a big thing of coconut oil that's nice and white. You don't want that. You want a clear liquid. Okay, so witch hazel is another option, along with an alcohol. Okay, like not rubbing alcohol. You want to use like what do I say? I lost my words. That's easy to do sometimes, right? So you're using like not a brandy, but you can, or anything like a clear white alcohol base that you can use. Okay, but there again, you've got to be careful because that's alcohol, right? Yes, it's not going to make you drunk of any kind, but there's a lot of recipes that call for some alcohol. And so it's just knowing that you probably, if you're driving a lot or you're going somewhere or you have a job that screens you once in a while, you might not want to do that. Okay, so stick to the fractionated coconut oil or witch hazel. Witch hazel is a very good option. Okay, all right. If you don't have these particular essential oils, think about the essential oils that you do have. What are the ones that you love? What are the ones that you could put together? Mix and match and experiment with them, because it's a lot of fun to do that. If you put it in, if you have a diffuser, put it in the diffuser first and see how you like it. You can also try it on like a cotton ball, okay, and put 1 drop of each oil on there and see how it relates to you. What does it smell like to you? Is it something that you're going to like? That's a great way that if you're trying to have an aroma at night time and you don't have a diffuser, put it on a cotton ball. Put it by your bed, okay? Or even a tissue. I've had people do that too. Anything that will soak up that essential oil so that you can smell the aromatic compounds of it, okay? Now, there are other things that you can do for Mother's Day. And the other thing that you can do is you can use different jars. So this is just a regular canning jar, okay? This is another type of canning jar that you can get from pretty much anywhere. It has a screw top, so it just screws on, okay? You could make bath salts. You can make bath fizzies. Plenty of recipes out there. If you don't, then if you're watching this Zoom, you can probably figure out how to find these recipes, but it's pretty easy to do. And bath fizzies are wonderful because I have grandkids that love that, but we're talking about mothers. Do they take a bath? Do they take a lot of showers? You know, bath fizzy might be the best thing to do, but you wouldn't necessarily have it in a jar. You would actually mold it so that it has shape to it and let it dry, air dry. And then that way you can just add one. If you've ever gone to like Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart, any of these places that carry bath items, they call them bath bombs. Sometimes they call them a bath fizzy, but that's what we're talking about. You can make your own. Super, super simple and very economical, okay? So those are other ways. And another kind of jar is this big one like this. And if you were to make bath bombs, like make them, I use like a tablespoon, my measuring spoon, and it's just the right size, but I make those so that there's 2 together and it looks like a ball, and put them in a plastic bag. You can go to like a Dollar Tree or a dollar store and get like 40 bags for $1. Put them in, and then you can put little ribbon on them, and those look very pretty when you put them inside jars like this. And then these are airtight because you can see how that lip is there. Okay, which if you have that, If you have them in the plastic bag, you don't need an airtight container. If you don't have them in an airtight or like a little bag, then you want them in a more airtight container, okay? And you can use things like Epsom salt, you can do Himalayan salt, you can do all kinds of things. Just add your essential oils to the salt, mix it up, and whatever fragrance that you're looking for, whether that is for respiratory support, for relaxation, like using lavender, serenity, a wild orange, citrus oils. Usually you have to have more, okay? You can use Citrus Bliss, which is a really nice one. It's a blend with the tangerine in it, and it has the or wild orange and a vanilla, so that smells really yummy. You could use, I mean, there's a ton of different ones. If you like the smell of lime, if you like the smell of juniper berry, if you like the smell of cedar wood, what are you like? You know, frankincense maybe. So you can add what you want, or a combination, okay? The Breathe essential oil is great for respiratory, or lime with rosemary is really good, okay? So those are different ones. Now, doTERRA still has a lot of other products that you could choose from. It's still not too late if you haven't ordered. If those of you that have a membership with doTERRA, you can order it. But I would suggest, unless the mailman comes directly to your door, I would suggest the option of a larger, you know, the bigger option of shipping. So we have some great spa line. We have the bath bars, the moisturizing bath bars. I love these. I use it all the time. We also have some great body butter, and then we have bath scrubs that I've already done for you. So this is a brand new one. Haven't even opened it yet. And this one, this smells yummy too. You can see it's been used. Okay. This is actually a great blend, and I can tell you what else is in here. Some of them anyway. If I can read it, there's wild orange, there's avocado oil in here, there is sweet almond oil in here, there's frankincense, there is, what else is in here? Oh, there's Douglas fir in here. And there's also olive fruit oil. So a lot of great, there's your jojoba seed oil. So frankincense is one of those that's great for your skin. It's awesome for your skin. A lot of the Eurasian really like frankincense, okay? Body scrub is another one of those that's really good. And another thing to consider is we have, how many of you have ever done the mud mask, okay? And so there's this one as well, okay? It's a detoxifying mud mask. And, you know, we consider this for the face, but what about your underarms? What about those places that you want to detox all the time? How many of you use deodorant? What's in your deodorant, okay? Think about what's in your deodorant, and wouldn't you want to detoxify that area? Pull those chemicals out, right? This will do that. This will help. Okay, so we've talked about different ideas on what you can do for Mother's Day. There's tons more. If you look on Pinterest or just Google search or whatever search you use, and about the different things you can do for Mother's Day, whether you're baking, whether you're making cookies for your mothers, whether you're making a cake for your mom. What about adding an essential oil that enhances the flavor of your frosting or the cake or the brownies, whatever you're doing? You can add an essential oil to it and make it smell and taste deliciously, okay? I love cooking with my essential oils because I would rather have that than the real thing versus something that's imitation, okay? And lately, I had over half a bottle of a vanilla, of pure vanilla that I finally dumped out because it was 35% alcohol. And I don't use it very often, and it was just totally raunchy. And I love making peanut brittle it's a really easy, I have a quick microwave peanut brittle recipe. And so I make that for a lot of functions that I go to because it's really super simple. And it uses vanilla, and I use this vanilla this time, and it actually like fizzled. And it's like, that's never happened before. So I totally dumped it out, because it was more alcohol anymore than it was anything else. And I was like, why do I want that in my recipes? So I eliminated it. I got to go get some more, but I don't know where I'm going to get it. Anybody got suggestions on where you get some really good vanilla without all the alcohol in it? And that was a Costco brand, by the way, and it says 100% pure on the bottle, but it's not, okay? Because it's a vanilla being put in some alcohol to create vanilla, right? But it says pure vanilla. That's the same way with essential oils. Even though it says 100% pure, does not mean that's what you're getting. So please always be careful and know where your product is coming from. Because if you're getting it from the dollar store, getting it from JCPenney, or getting it from, where was it the other day, was in a, someone showed us that there were essential oils in a place where you buy, like a Hobby Lobby. Since when did essential oils become a hobby? Anyway, it's like, no, those are not a true essential oil. Not everything in that bottle is a true essential oil. So please be mindful of that and know what you're getting. Just because the price is cheaper, you pay for what you get, okay? And so if you're trying to eliminate toxins, think about what you're smelling every day, even if it's aromatic, because we're exposed to toxins all the time. Whether you know it or not, you are exposed to them. And most of us don't know. And so this is what we're doing, is we're trying to create a lifestyle change and know what we put in our bodies, know what we can use for, not just for aromatic benefits of to help reduce anxiety or those feelings of anxiousness. Is we are here to we have something that can help us, in all of our different systems, but know that this is a lifestyle change. It's not just a matter of, oh, I can just use essential oils, or, it's like someone saying that they don't need to eat right or healthy if they're diabetic, right? They just rely on their insulin. And it's like, no, you still have to take your body and be an advocate for your body and know what you're putting in it, and eat properly and sleep right and exercise, all these other things that come into play, okay, right? You can't just rely on the medicine to do its job. You have to help you too, okay? So for those of you that do have, or listening to the replay, and you have an account with doTERRA, awesome products this month. It's a promotion month for a 200 PV order. And for those of you that don't know what PV stands for, it's the product value. So all of our products have a value to them. And this month I'm excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I get a free toothpaste, which, coming from the dental world, that's me, okay? I love this. And I could tell you story after story on this, but most everybody will tell you they have a great checkup after they've gone to the dentist and they've been using this product. There's no fluoride in it, okay? And so for those of you that want to know, since it's fluoride free, it has a product called hydroxyapatite, which is helpful for the enamel and keeping it strong, okay? It's an alternative. Didn't know there was, huh? And also, On Guard hand sanitizer. Yay! Love this, because even the other day someone mentioned what they do with it. I'm like, I never thought about doing it there. I fly on a plane quite often. And so how many times that tray that you're eating off of or whatever, who was there before you? And who was there before that person and that person and that person, right? yuck. I was like, I can spray it down, right? And it smells good. So it's boosting my immune system too. Not like your alcohol, your gel stuff now. So you get this for free, this for free. You get the On Guard essential oil blend for free. And it is our immune booster, okay? That's all I'm going to say. And there's a lot of different products for that. And you also get a wild orange. This is my sunshine in a bottle, I call it anyway. And I tell you, it can make somebody's day if they're looking, if they're kind of like down in the dumps for the day. Give them a drop of essential oil. It's super easy. Just ask them first if they're open to an alternative or open to this, right? You would put a drop in your hand. Okay. And the bottle's almost empty. Okay. So drop it in your hand, rub it around, and blow. Breathe in. Okay. That's a great way to introduce people to essential oils because, first off, it's that aromatic response, right? Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so good. It smells so wonderful and so delicious, right? The other thing is they've experienced it topically. So essential oils to soak in your skin within 30 seconds. I mean, that wasn't even like 3 seconds. It's gone, okay? And then it gets into every single cell within 30 minutes. That's incredible. I mean, even to this day, scientifically, I know that happens, okay? But it's still so incredible. And that's why so many people can have such an amazing response within 30 seconds. It's great, right? Okay. So the other is for those of you that are a member and you participate in our loyalty rewards program, if you order before the 15th, so if you're wanting this delicious Mother's Day packet and you order 125 worth of PV this month, you also get a free rosemary. Okay, what does rosemary do? Rosemary is good for respiratory support. It's also good for cooking. I use it for cooking, especially in my crock pot. And because I don't have to use the herbs, and only one drop in a big crock pot of water with it is all I need. So it's very economical, okay? So that is something that you can consider, that you get all three of these oils, all three of these. You get the hand sanitizer, and you get the toothpaste, all for free if you do a 200 PV order. So that's a win-win for me, especially because I like the toothpaste. And even though this is like a 4-ounce tube, I think it's a 4-ounce tube, or is it 4.2? It's a 4.2. My husband and I, it takes us several months to go through one of those, okay, for both of us. And because you don't need very much. You know, thanks to commercials way back when that showed us that great big swirl that we need all this toothpaste on our toothbrush. No, you do not need that much. Not even about a quarter of that, okay? Don't need that. So again, I hope that you've got some great ideas for Mother's Day. I hope all your mothers will have a wonderful Mother's Day, and I know some of you don't have your mothers, but please remember them, because we're always going to remember them. They're always going to be in our hearts. And for those of you that are watching the replay, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in watching this or getting this replay with the live link and the recorded link, if you're not in my Remind system, you can opt into that. And that is texting the word at, with the at sign, Heavens Oil, and you text that to 81010. So text it to 81010 at Heavens Oil, HEAVSOIL, and you will get the live link and the replay link across your phone, okay? Great tool for you. I do these every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I love doing these because I want to help you understand more about essential oils and what you can do with them. And I love doing the doTERRA essential oils because of their potency. And then we have one female owner that is out there and always got our backs, especially us women, okay? And for me, that's an important part too, because probably 95, 96% of doTERRA are women because we are the healthcare providers for our families. And so being a provider for our family and helping with promotion of wellness in the family, and if I can have something that empowers me to be that person, to be the first responder, essential oils are great. And I love the doTERRA for helping us see that there is a vision, and that vision is helping us work together. East and West can come together, and that's exactly what they're creating. And I think that's a wonderful thing. So if you're looking for a place to start with, and if you're looking for a great company, this is a wonderful company to be involved with. Again, thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you guys, and we will see you next week. And have a great week. Have a great Mother's Day. See you soon.